just there's something primal to that a little bit, I think.
Hmm. We watched the final short from our gang, Little
Hmm.
Rascals.
Yeah.
They have been around since the silent era, and they've been kind of, I guess, sort of petering out a bit. And
Hmm.
1944 was the last year that they existed, and so we watched one, which seems like, it's not a big finisher. It just seems like a pretty
No,
typical.
it's not the series finale. It's just kind of an right. It's just kind of a short.
It's just
Yeah.
here's one. And
Yeah.
some of these series is good to kind of periodically check back. Uh,
Hmm.
and yeah, so we got some flavors of different eras of our gang. It's cute kids doing cute kid stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the last one stuck out to me, I guess, in that like kind of the main POV character in this one, because it usually changes. They like a kind of rotating stock
Yeah,
of of kids. And the kind of main kid in this one is Froggy.
Froggy.
Is his they all have nicknames. They all have, kind of like silly kid nickname names. And I guess Froggy is so named because he has a voice that sounds like a frog, and it's just the kid is just doing a crazy voice the whole time, and I love it.
Yeah, he's kind of
He's talking like this the whole time.
But he's like a 7-year-old. He's just like, "Hey, what's going
well,
on?
it's
Hey,
not. He doesn't have the
kids."
accent. He's
He kind of does. I'm exaggerating it, but yeah, he's got this kind of really kind of like deep, like guttural, craggly voice that is just a thing that's just a voice that kid could do. And they were like, "We're gonna build your whole character out of this."
Hey, the girl will take me dancing. I like to dance. I'm gonna learn to dance.
Probably the biggest laugh in the whole thing for me is when he's like, "I'm gonna do something crazy," and the other kids are like, "You're gonna kill yourself," and he goes, "No, I'm gonna learn to dance." An even scarier thing. And yeah, he does a whole. There's a whole sort of right. He likes this girl who is always. She's only about dancing, and
yeah.
she has her dance partner, her fancy kid dance partner who wears like a tuxedo all the time.
The heel of this short.
I I do love the world that these shorts exist in, where there's just like a kid who wears a tuxedo.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's just he's the fancy one.
And they've got like an invitation to a dance recital, and it's got like that like childly
Right,
like
all the
misspellings and
words are
everything.
misspelled. Yeah,
It's very classic, cute kid stuff.
yeah, for sure. And so during the dance recital, he gets put on a wire hidden behind the curtain, so that he's like doing all these like kind of spins and dance things, like leaping up in the air and doing stuff, and everyone's like, "Oh, amazing! How could this be possible?"
Yeah, and
And
the,
then
the
the heel kid goes backstage and it's like, "Aha, a trick!" But he reveals it, and the kid falls from a great height when the wire gets cut. But the
I know I faked dancing, but I did it so that I could get closer to you.
and then it works, and then the girl is like, "Oh, that's so sweet," and we end on that.
and
This
then
nice short, like,
series wrap on our gang.
yeah, series wrap on our gang. Great, 10 minutes in and out. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this movie kind of, I guess, retroactively kind of has a bit of melancholy to it, because it's like, oh, this is the last one. They like didn't make any more after this. That's kind of a bummer. But I also get the sense that, like, I don't know, they had a good run, right? This was like
They went for like
multi
20 years.
decade series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, right, kids like age out of it and left, and then they brought new kids in and things. This one, I guess, also notable for one of the kids is Robert Blake, who was a noted child actor and later murderer. Did not know about Robert Blake.
No.
He was one of the Argang kids, and then later in life, he murdered somebody, and was also in Lost Highway, the David Lynch movie.
Was that before or after killing somebody?
I believe that was after the murder, but before he was kind of uh, properly like accused of it
Huh.
or something. I'm not sure. It might have been before the murder. I don't know if David Lynch would have cast him if he
It was
was like he
before.
murdered
It
somebody.
was before.
Okay. I get the sense David Lynch probably cast him because he was in Our Gang, because David Lynch loves a like legacy actor
I
or like
love
cast from
old
former
stuff.
shows. Yes, I mean very true. That was kind of one of his big things.
A Little
Um,
Rascals is the greatest television series ever made.
have we mentioned how like Our Gang got like rebranded to Little Rascals when it was on TV?
It
Because
was some kind
that's
of
how I was familiar with it.
yeah. I thought it was called Little Rascals. I had like a DVD. I think a lot of this stuff is like public domain now, or is cheap or something
Yeah,
like that. So there were
I
like
definitely had a VHS with a couple
yeah,
shorts on
a
it.
lot of like
Yeah,
DVDs and videotapes just sprang up everywhere. Of just like watch this, it's classic.
yeah.
And
Well, then
yeah,
in the '90s, they made a movie called Little Rascals.
yes. But as you were
Um,
alluding to, the machinations of the name change kind of have to do with who owns the rights to the name.
mm,
If it's MGM or
ugh,
whoever else.
God, I hate that stuff so much. I hate things being intellectual property.
This is why
Um,
I am constantly calling for an end to all intellectual property.
I mean, there's very good arguments for it, especially once the creators of it have passed on. Like, that's really the only reason it exists, is to like protect people's, like, if you make something, you should get a cut of it. But it is sort of like, what are we? Fritz Lang movies should just everyone should just you get free Blu-rays, like just print them.